The victim in this matter, from the reports available to me, came sometime previously illegally into Trinidad and Tobago. She was found in a bar by police conducting counter-trafficking exercises around May the 26th. Sometime on May the 26th, as I said earlier, she left the heliport. She disappeared from the heliport. The facts of that matter as to her disappearance are still under investigation. The Defense Force conducted its own investigation and shared the details of that with the police. It is under investigation. Sometime, as I said, on May the 26th, she was found at a bar in the Chaguaramas area, and she was taken back into lawful custody. She was placed at the detention center because now she walked out or she left the heliport, whatever the circumstances, still to be finally determined. And when she was placed there first, she was found at a bar, I'm told. She was brought to the detention center. She was there. The counter-trafficking unit, based on information available to it, then deemed her a victim of trafficking based on the fact that she told them how she came here illegally, and they considered that it might have involved human trafficking. So the counter-trafficking unit, as it is bound to do under the law, deemed her to be a victim of human trafficking. Having so deemed her, she had immediately to be removed from detention, which the law demands, and went into the care of the counter-trafficking unit, which has a responsibility for care in those circumstances. This article, in part, one of the other erroneous elements to be corrected, suggested that the lady in question was moved from the care of the counter-trafficking unit and is now currently being housed in a safe house under the care of a third party. I want to submit that that is entirely wrong. As I speak to you now, members of the media, at this time, the lady concerned is in the care of the counter-trafficking unit at the safe house that has been arranged for her. So I don't know where the Express could unilaterally have come to that position. I am in a position to say to you that that is not true. Because the lady had made allegations of rape by officers of the state, a very serious business, we considered, from a national security perspective, that it would be our duty to keep her safe. So while she was deemed a victim of human trafficking and is being kept and cared for by the counter-trafficking unit, alongside that are serious criminal allegations of rape against officials of the state, i.e. the Coast Guard. I can tell you, members of the media, that upon my insistence, and that of the Commissioner of Police, and that of the counter-trafficking unit, that allegation is receiving serious police attention and investigation supported by the Defense Force, because it involves Defense Force personnel and because it is alleged to have transpired at a Defense Force facility, i.e. the heliport, which they guard while persons were there on account of COVID-19 arrangements with the Immigration Division, as I had earlier explained. And at some stages during all of this, the young woman told us, meaning the counter-trafficking unit and the police, and as well the Venezuelan officials, because we contacted the Venezuelan embassy and got them deeply involved in the picture. They have been visiting and counseling and speaking and helping their citizen while she's in our care. And at some stages during this, she indicated quite pellucidly that she simply wanted to return home to Venezuela immediately. But because we were aware that these serious criminal allegations are made, and the impact of that on the reputation of Trinidad and Tobago, and for moral and ethical and legal reasons, we were the ones who took action to ensure that she be persuaded to remain here pending the outcome of those investigations. Lest it be said that she went to Venezuela and those who committed alleged criminal offenses were not given an opportunity to pay account for them.